interrupt this recording to bring you the Glitches Get Stitches podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy might change his pick for best game of all time from God of War to Death Stranding after this playthrough, but we'll just have to see if he can make it through all the walking and bitching about walking, which, by the way, I'll have to hear about for the rest of my life. And if self-loathing is your jam, then get ready to rock. It's jam!
Yeah, I was thinking today, and I realized that he's technically the best bartender in GPS now, because he's the only employed bartender in GGS now. And if I still lived in Cali and was a regular at Red Robin, we might have started up our own GGS called like Good Streamers or something. It's Dakota.
He can't get Battlefield to kick rocks. He wears Sony socks, even though Microsoft now owns Blizzard stocks. He'll have to finally get an Xbox. Until then, Game Pass will keep killing it with their day one releases, and the only thing he will see is D's. It's John.
Oh yeah, baby, I like it.
D's.
I like it. Oh man, Dakota is the best bartender in GGS now.
He's the only one.
Retirement.
He's the only one now.
The only one.
What is up, everybody in the chat? Let's see. I see Mikey. I saw Joel. I think I saw Kelly. Everybody, what's up? Do me a favor. Hit the like, hit the share, drop a comment. Send them our way. Let's go. Welcome back, Universe, to a brand new episode of at number 88. Okay? Dedicate this to Dakota for being born, and my sissy. And maybe Carrie, too. A lot of people that I love in 88, all right?
Maybe Carrie?
Huh?
Maybe Carrie?
Let's what and
oh, go Trez.
The 2GS show. Glitches Get Stitches podcast. Find us on Instagram, Twitter, Discord, and our home Facebook. Like, share, hit the follow if you haven't already. We appreciate you hanging out. Welcome to the stream and the podcast, should we say. If you missed this live podcast and want to catch up on any episode you missed, it's up for free at 4Ed Radio Network, iTunes, Spotify, and for extra credit, go by YouTube. Check out our videos there. Subscribe for free. We're trying to build that YouTube army up. Sergeant. I want you to join our Discord right now. You hit the things on the thing. I want you to go to the description and join our Discord, because I really want that to start being a thing, guys. Jesus. Oh my God. Hold on. Oh God, that scares me.
Spider-Man.
Do typing.
Oh, don't.
I get excited and I shake, and my phone's like, "Is this guy being raped right now?"
Delete everything now. Yeah. Delete it.
All the cops say yes. Scream for yes.
It's all undo. You're all, yes, stop. Make it stop. That's how it works. Thanks, iPhone.
Yeah, but Discord. Actually, Jeff, I think we have like a new Discord for our podcast. Is that true?
I need to check that out again. I think Eric did send out invites. We just have to fuck with it.
I already joined it.
Oh.
I saw he did, and I wanted to do it for my PC, not my phone.
So we'll have to see if we can add Dakota to that.
Yes, please.
Thing.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so we'll be doing some shenanigans over there, some shenanigans over here, but Discord's going to be popping. We're going to be doing some things over there, okay? Join in the fun today. We're going to hit on some trending topics such as Activision, Blizzard, buyout from Xbox. Then stick around. Jeff is going to show everyone how to make a glory hole out of a 2x4 piece of cardboard and some duct tape. So that'll be interesting. And then wait, there's more.
Wait, what?
Exactly. Because February is packed with a lot of games that are going to be, it's going to be close to our last October. And we're going to go over our favorites and what we're most looking forward to and what we think are going to be the big hitters. So stick around. First, Is everyone drinking alcohol? Daniel Hughes, what's up, buddy? Joel, how you doing? Is everyone drinking alcohol?
I do have a thing.
I have a thing. Hold on. This is the best sound in the world. You ready?
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
Savior of the IPA, man. Not a lager, man.
Oh, you
So
should
listen.
create the Nightman APA. That'd be fun.
Oh.
this
GGS
is my-
Nightman
With the-
IPA.
And the Dayman IPA.
Oh, that would be a that'd be a what's it called? Like with the lighter IPAs that aren't harder
Yeah.
alcohol content. Oh, we're done. We're rich. You hear that,
We're
chat?
rich.
Do it.
Which, sorry.
Cheers.
Chin,
Cheers,
chin.
everybody. Thanks for hanging out.
It's fucking delicious.
So this has been my sober January. But
Awful.
I think we call it semi-sober.
yeah, but I've only drank on Tuesday so far. Like literally this whole month, I've only drank twice. Can you fucking believe it?
That's awesome.
I know.
I don't believe it.
Gary's like, no, for real. You should believe it. Trust me.
And you don't even remember Carrie's birthday.
Yeah, I know when it is because it's Valentine's Day. I just don't know if it's an 89. I don't know if it's.
I think she's a
Here's
year
the
younger
thing.
than me, if I remember her saying correctly.
So here's the thing. Carrie lied to me about her age when we first met. So it throws me off for a long time. I didn't figure out who the real Carrie was until about 3 years in, and then I just was
3 years ago.
who is she?
I don't even know.
She assassin. It's in here.
She's a black
To
widow.
murder me. Yeah, she would have done that a long time ago. Anyway, my name of fucking Jeff. What's up, buddy?
Oh, you know what's up.
Yeah. Your penis?
Mm-mm-mm.
No, it's down. That's down. It's like the stocks today. They're down.
Sad. It's sad and tired.
Down 3/4.
Yeah.
All right, let me start off some things real quick. First of all, I just want to say
A public apology.
I apologize for Death Stranding. Listen, okay? Listen, I swear. You know how fucking excited I was for you to stream this game.
I know. That's why my hopes were so high.
It's not like I was trying to sabotage you or anything. Like, I seriously love this fucking game, and there's other people that loved it. Sean,
no.
Flynn, Knuth said that was his last
Knuth?
playthrough. Colin likes it. There's a lot of people that like this game, and I thought that you would like it. I didn't. It's been a while since I played it, so I didn't realize at the beginning was so slow. I'm sorry, Jeff. Is there?
You heard it here first.
Is there anything? I made him get Godfall, too. So I'm like, fucking, I messed up twice, big time.
Well, I probably would have got Godfall anyway. We just you didn't play that and say it was awesome,
Yeah.
and then tell me to get it.
I mean,
we
I
both
did at
kinda
first, but it was like
wanted
the
to.
first experience I had with PS5, you know? So, like, anything. It could have been
Yeah.
a dog shitting in a fucking field of grass.
That
I'm
would have
like,
been better
"Whoa,
than
that's
Godfall."
actually- I kind of like that.
I think that is Godfall.
So can we hold on, Joel? So can we talk about Spidey, or was that only last week? We went pretty hard on the Spider-Man conversation last week, Joel. It's
Yeah.
awesome, and yeah, we had like a 45-minute.
If you go back and watch, we'll get a view.
Go back in time.
Yeah. 1,
Like, share.
2.
But yeah, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. So Jeff, is there anything that you like about this game?
I'm hoping
Norman Reese in the shower,
Because-
nothing?
I can't fault that. I like that, like, just the same way, like Jin Sakai hopping in the old
Mm-hmm.
pools. It's always fun to get to.
That's
But-
funny you said that, because that's exactly what it reminded me of when I
Yeah.
was Jin Guy, because I had played this before. I was like, oh,
They have like the same butt.
they have the same design butt. I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah. Now I'm just waiting for the end or later in the story because it was really, really hard to follow and in this beginning of it, and they throw a lot at you, like I've said, without explaining any single part of it, and that
Yeah.
it's always frustrated the fuck out of me about anything in general.
Okay.
Like
You want to kind of find out as you're going.
Well, I was bitching to Bill the other day that how they start off and they hit you with acronym after acronym after acronym. You get your BTs, your BBs, your blah, blah.
BQs,
They don't explain
BTs.
anything. And
Yeah.
that was one, even like in that's been a pet peeve since I ever started working in any corporation where people, they'll just hit you with these things and you're like, I don't know. It doesn't make you sound smart. Like, you're trying to train me? Like, stop.
You know
Only what that means.
Jeff? The military.
I
This
believe
is
that's-
literally how a briefing sounds.
That would bug the fuck out of me.
AQZ
Yeah.
down to the WDIF, and then we're going to take 2 WFZQs down to the TZ. Don't forget your DBs, your QFs, and your ass fucks. Whoa, that one is self-explanatory.
I got that.
Red Robin is
all I needed.
all acronyms.
I'm like, go back to the D. Nuts
Yeah.
part.
Let's start back at A.
Yeah. But that George,
I get that. I get it. I didn't realize how heavy it was
the
watching
start.
yours. Like, I just kind of remember my playthrough, and maybe I just like phased that part out, because I will tell you this: that first, what'd you get? You got like the first third of America, right? I believe.
I've crossed the ocean now. So I do have the whole
But that ocean
third.
ends you up probably right in the Midwest. I think that's where you are
Ish,
now.
Yeah.
You're about to meet a lot of interesting characters. More interesting, and the story does take a big old like front thing, so there is some hope. I'm sorry, man. I don't want you to hate it the whole time.
It's gonna be an end game thing. Well, I'm just holding on to this story now because the gameplay does not have me. I'm just the cinematics that it's the cast is like all-star insane crazy, which is why I'm like, how Hideo, why you do it like this? Like, I know you're trying to be Hideo, but
I will tell you this: the combat gets more aggressive. There is like weapons with bullets to kill. There's real grenades. There's like fighting scenes that I don't want to go into too deep in depth because it will ruin some things. But if you're gonna stick, because here's what I was gonna do. I was like, what if I just come over, blindfold you, and then put this in your? I will literally give you this to make up.
I
for
start
my
playing
mistake.
it and Ratchet's all. Like, what the good goddamn? What kind of platformer is this?
Ratchet, like carrying shit. But listen, no matter what, I'm going to give you this. If you want to stop playing that and play this, or if you want to keep playing that,
No, I'll
But-
keep playing it. I'm just gonna do some.
I'll
do stuff
it'll
off
pick
stream.
up a little bit. I'm sorry, Jeff. You know I love you. I would never do that to you on purpose.
I'm just surprised you forgot like the full first 8 hours of a game was like that.
Well, you have the director's cut too, so there. I think
Is there more?
of that.
Like, I don't know what the difference is between them.
I
Since
think
haven't
there's
played the
more
original.
of like the story, and I think that might. I don't remember the first part being that much. Hold on, let's go back to Joe real quick. Only thing I wanted to say is not a complaint, but what I thought was a missed opportunity. They could have done something hilarious about how McGuire Spidey and Holland Spidey are different, but they have the same J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, they never did touch on that
They
really.
never did touch on that. That's true. That is true, Joe. That is a missed opportunity. Thanks for your input. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna play this one through then.
Yeah, no, I'll beat it, but there will be if just to get through it faster also because we'll get to it later when I gotta beat it before Horizon comes out, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do some off stream that I can't stream
a
of
lot
it.
off stream, I
So,
think.
Yeah.
So I will tell you
That'll be
this.
what I'll be playing from now on or off.
I wanted to note this for you. I wanted you to know this, that your Death Stranding views were higher than my last Overwatch views. So just because you hate the game doesn't mean that people don't want to see you play
Or
it.
that's why they want to see me play it.
Because you hate the
it so
game.
much.
Because the
Like,
rage.
look at this guy
They
going
want to
through agony
see.
right now.
They watch you play because you get pissed off about ranked in Overwatch, and
And you
I
get
don't-
pissed about walking.
I don't like being mad
Walk like
at
a
video
fucking
games.
champ. Dakota, did you ever play Death Stranding?
Yeah, actually, I put about 30
Dakota
hours
got
in.
me Death Stranding.
Yeah, I did. I got you. Remember I got it for you, and the back was all in Spanish, and I was like, oh my god,
It was in
please don't be, I was like, please don't be a full Spanish game.
Yeah, I opened it was like por qué el porter. Whatever Spanish words is for Death Stranding.
Yeah. Yep. Right there.
El mañana.
That's it.
That's what else. El mañana depende de ti.
Yeah, I put like 30 hours into it. I think I stopped playing it because of Spider-Man, actually.
What did you think about it, man?
I actually liked it, but it's very... You have to be ready to just sit there and fucking walk and...
But you found the bike. So, all right, let's run through this. You found the bike, and now you're at the second place. The bike's going to be being able to fabricate it.
Yeah.
They're not going to take the bike away from you.
I got in actual fights where I actually had to like kill dudes. Like I was actually like in big fights. That I wasn't ready for.
I'm hoping this next couple chapters really open up for you, Jeff, because I want you to like it. I think there's still potential. I know the first part was a little rough, but I just wanted. It wasn't like this was like some crazy plan that I had. Like,
Oh, I just had people barrage me from all sides. Like, this is my top 5. I was like, how is this first 5 hours top
I
5?
bet the VR version is just as bad.
I would love to kill myself in VR.
you would just have to work at a postal office
Yeah.
in real life. Anyway, well, like I said, if you wanted to not stream it at all and just call it quits, I have Ratchet and Clank to hold you over through January. I would love to see you stream it. I know there's people that like to watch you stream it. I think the next part that you get into is a big change to the first part.
I think the next part is where you get to is where I kind of stopped.
So there's some stuff. There's some stuff coming up that I would love you to see. I hope you keep playing it, but just anyway, I love you, Jeff, and I owe you a dinner of some sort.
Cheese sticks with actual cheese in them.
Yeah. Not the ones.
Hello.
What's good, homie? Hey, let me tell you this. Something popped up in my feed today. Did you know 2 years ago on this day, you were streaming Dragon Ball Z
Kakarot? Nice.
Kakarot.
That was a fun game.
You were loading up. Going hard at it. Hey,
Yeah.
now look at you.
Look at me now.
Yeah.
My hair is fucking 10 feet longer, and I still hate myself.
Hey. There you go. Playing The Witcher like a champ. Those are fun streams. And then Valorant is going with it.
Yeesh.
Is that pretty much your agenda for January until we get to February with some?
Not necessarily.
hitters?
I will be doing a spotlight for Rainbow Six Extraction because I do want to get that. I would do tomorrow if I was able, if it came out tomorrow night, but I will be at a concert tomorrow. So.
But it's so. I wanted to ask you, Dakota. It's supposed to come out tomorrow. Is that 9 p.m. tonight? Because I'll download it right now. I'll play it with you fucking tonight.
No, it comes out Thursday. It comes out the 20th.
Tomorrow, 9.
So if anything, it's tomorrow at 9. Yeah.
Are you fucking sure though?
Yeah, because it's the 20th.
Oh, it's the 20th. It
Yes,
comes out.
it's today's 18th.
Yeah.
So if anything, it would come out tomorrow at 9.
Taped in, because
Yeah.
then that's the thing. All right.
So if
Well,
depending on how I feel from the concert, I will. My goal is to try to do it on Thursday morning.
Shit-faced and
We'll see.
and,
We'll see.
you're not gonna
We'll
want to
see.
spotlight this game.
I think after that concert, you'll be fit for an autopsy.
Bazinga!
Are those words to a song?
No, that's the name of the band.
The band, yeah, we just...
Fit for an autopsy. I told you right before the stream. It's okay. You don't listen most of the time. Anyways,
I literally listen all the time.
Not to us.
You listen to the voices in your head.
Tell me one thing that I won't listen to right now.
What did we just say?
Yeah.
You went to some kind of fucking whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
Point
Nailed
Let's
it.
have fun.
proven. So, if anything, if I don't do it on Thursday morning, which is kind of my goal, I will be doing it on Saturday for sure. Saturday night.
Riddle me this.
Batman.
Is it crossplay?
That we have to figure out.
Can you Google it?
I can do that right now.
Because here's what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm gonna buy it for PS5 because one of our very lovely supporters got us all gift cards
Yep.
in GGS, Mr. Ray Peterson.
Yep.
So I have
Sure.
$25 that I'm gonna use towards this Rainbow on PS5. I cannot get it on the Xbox One. I'm not getting the last gen game. Not here, not now, not never again. All right. Hallelujah.
So this is what it says, just like straight Googling. If you were wondering if Rainbow Six Extraction will have crossplay, the answer is yes, as the game will not only support crossplay, but full cross-platform play between platforms. However, this does not mean
lot of
PC players will be able to
platform
play with
usage.
console players. Instead,
so
console
we're good.
players will be able to play. That's perfect. So I'll see you Saturday.
Console to console.
And it's a three-man fire team, so that would be really fun if the three of us can all get together.
Guess what, bitch? You ain't gonna be spotlighting shit because I'm gonna be spotlighting that motherfucker on Friday before.
Wait, you're
Jeff
actually gonna do a
comes.
spotlight? Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Spotlight these nuts in your face.
That was my line.
Did you really say that?
Well, I said in my. Remember, you didn't listen in the whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Trent.
That's it. You're gonna
That's
make Batman come out.
I'll get fucking Mando up in here. Don't even fucking start this shit.
Anyway, listen. Okay, I don't know if this game is gonna be good, but I'm excited to play it with you because A, there's nothing else out, and B, there's nothing else out. So
And
this
C,
will
we
be
get to
a-
play a game together. That's not battle crap.
Exactly.
Battle shit.
What are you doing on Friday day?
Working.
work?
I work all day.
Call out.
Well, I'm spending money at a concert tomorrow, so no.
So you want me to do a threat?
Yeah, go ahead and that would be kind of fun. It'd be fun to hear at work.
Not a bee threat. I'm not gonna scare everyone. And
Yeah,
get
dude,
arrested.
I got
I'm just
people
gonna
who are
call
allergic
and
to
Threaten
bees.
the manager
Oh.
to let you off. If you, I swear to God, I'll threaten you so hard, man.
I will threaten the fuck out of you.
I know who your name is. Oh, I got Boba Fett on it. If I wore that hat, it'd be Boba Fett.
My name's Boba Don't Fret.
Oh, I like it. All right. Since you guys were just asking, I'm doing splendid.
Jeff, how are you doing?
Thank you so much.
Trends with benefits.
Let me tell you something. Overwatch was a goddamn delightful experience this weekend. Jordan couldn't be here on Monday, so we hopped in on Sunday. We had what else did we have on Sunday? Me and Jordan. Josh played some delightful games. Got into platinum, straight up 2,500 on that ass, Jeff. Like literally, if I log in, it's 2,500. I don't want to touch
That's
it.
straight. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Not,
like-
not 01, not
not
03,
yeah.
02.
Straight 2,500. And then on Monday, I was having a little rough time. I was solo queuing for comp, which no one wants to do in any game nowadays. But I was solo queuing for comp, and I lost quite a few in a row. And then Annabelle came along, and then she changed the ways of the game, and we just won. Now I'm like so close to getting platinum and tank. I can feel it coming in the weeks ahead. All right.
Hold on. Never mind. Go ahead.
Can you hear this?
No,
No.
I can't.
I can hear your quarter notes in my head. Yes.
Yeah, damn it. So just to reiterate, Sundays is for crossplay, open lobbies for anybody. Anybody that wants to play, you just got to follow the page. That's it. If you're there, hit the chat up and I will add you and we'll play. That's how we run the Sundays. If no one shows up, and we're going to do some other things, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we just do it. And then Mondays is, of course, always for mods and supporters for that sweaty comp games. Colin Crawford with a supporter sticker. What's up, brother?
I'm sweaty.
So, speaking. So Colin is here real quick. On Friday, I finally beat Back for Blood. Finally.
Nice.
Every single chapter act.
Yeah, so me and you, Jeff, we played the whole Act 1, right?
Yeah.
That's where I left off. I haven't touched it since. We played from Act 2, the very first stage of Act 2, all the way to the end. Took 6 hours. And I streamed the whole time, and Colin was there. We met 2 randos who were fucking amazing. You know how you get stuck with bots? And it's like, this fucking sucks. We got stuck with 2 randoms that were amazing, and one of them, I didn't even know you could fucking do this. They you have different builds that you can work on. It's like you can
decks.
have,
You build different decks. Yeah.
different decks. He had a grenade build. He's like, check this out, guys. We're like, we like get to a boss, 1 grenade, insta shot kills the boss. Every boss. We're like, yes, this will be very nice. It's like I don't know, a game that you play Diablo.
Yeah.
And you're low level, and some high level guy comes and just carries you all the way, or something like that. You know what I mean? Is that
That makes it easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes for a good playthrough.
There's some cool ass
dude,
witch doctor
spoiled.
builds like that.
We were spoiled. Anyway, I finally got to beat it. It was one of those games that came out in October, so we just got in on the backlog. So I'm glad we had that. It was an awesome stream. Thanks, Colin, for being there.
Colin.
Colin, and now you know what time it is? Trends with benefits.
Fits.
That's right, folks. That's where GGS keeps you guys out there up to date with everything that's going on in gaming, movie, relevant content stuff.
That's the right word, yeah.
Cultures and stuff, that sorts. Anyway, there's a new hero in town, and his name is
Batman.
Oscar Isaac.
Oh.
Poe?
Well, his name is, he's like a night Batman.
The Nightman.
Nightman. All right, okay. Oscar Isaac, we all know him from fucking Star Wars, from a fucking, he's the Thing from the last X-Men. Apocalypse?
The Thing is DC, but it's okay.
No. But you know what I mean. Is it Apocalypse?
Is he Apocalypse?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so, right? It has to be.
Let me do my IMD bizzle.
I don't know, because that was before Star Wars, and he had all the makeup and
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's Poe. I mean, yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
We'll check on the Apocalypse. But anyway, Oscar Isaac, he's the fucking crazy doctor in Sucker Punch. Who's seen Sucker Punch?
No, it's been a while.
He's like the crazy one that's manipulating them, all that shit.
Is he?
He's in so many things. He's amazing now. He's top notch.
Well, not many people were focusing on the Doctor in Sucker Punch.
Yeah, he played Apocalypse.
He was Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
In Sabanur / Apocalypse.
Nice. Okay, so anyway, Dakota, have you seen the trailer for the new Moon Knight series?
Yes. I watched it. I was after I got off stream, I watched it twice, and then I watched a deep dive into other shit upon Moon Knight.
So you can help us out then.
Maybe I'll think about it.
He's like, nope. Get someone else for the podcast.
This is for my brain only.
Yeah.
All right, so me and I watched it before, and then me and Jeff just watched it again because he had not seen it. Is this Nightman? The moon comes out. It's the bat signal. He turns into Night Bat, but Moon Knight, and he fights crime. Is that what's going on, or is there something deeper?
It's deeper. A lot deeper.
About it, and how deep does it go?
So there's the comic run that it seems that MCU is going with is the fact that he has his split personalities, and
okay.
So there's a version of if you watch the trailer, there's a version of where he's wearing white gloves, but he's not wearing the actual the whole wrapped suit. That is actually he's like almost like a dapper Moon Knight. He literally is like dressed to the nine, mask on, which people are speculating that's that version of. I don't know the name drops because like he literally has like 5 or 6 different personalities. One's a taxi cab driver, one's like a psychologist or something like that. And
is this something we know up front, or we learn about this?
This is from the comics that it looks like that the MCU is going with. That
so they can play around with that a bunch.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's basically, so if you watch the Eternals, there's the scene where, well, in the beginning where I can't remember the Rob Stark. Fucking. I don't remember the actual actor, and then the other chick who were
from
together.
Game of Thrones.
Yes, yeah. Superman and other chick. They work in a museum, and supposedly the scenes that are in Moon Knight for the trailer is one of the museums that they work at actually. And there's like a whole bunch of backstory to it. That it's based off of the Egyptian god of night, I think is what I was reading.
Jeff was saying he is Egyptian.
Yeah. It's an Egyptian god of night, and it has to do with a bunch of like different Egyptian gods.
So what I didn't know that they were doing for Disney Plus and the whole Marvel universe is that every new character is getting released on Disney Plus. Like if there's
that's cool.
new, like Falcon, like Loki, all that, the original, like if it's Wanda, Vision, so like that, the new kind of anything is getting released as a series, and then the movies are gonna be Thor, God, and
The Avengers and shit.
Or
Yeah,
Moon,
and then,
Moon Knight and Love.
Thor and Love and Condoms, and then
I think Thunder's in there.
Wakanda Forever 2.
What
and
condoms
stuff like
forever?
Huh?
What condoms?
What condoms
What
forever?
condoms?
So,
John was all
I'm
blurry
excited
like
for
an actual streamer right now. You see that? He looked like an actual streamer. Everything was blurry.
Really?
For a second.
Yeah, for a second.
All right, so listen. Is this supposed to be like a rated R kind of thing that's going to be
Hopefully,
PG,
I
or is
I
it
think it's
just
gonna be
like...
PG-13.
It could be very easily rated R, but Disney Plus will
Yeah.
probably.
So the cool thing though is that just like there's Avengers, the Fantastic Four, the new Avengers, all the different like cliques, I guess you'd say, of groups of different Marvel characters.
Teams, yeah.
I can't remember the name for this group that it looks like they're gonna try to do, but it's supposed to be Morbius, Moon Knight, Blade, Ghost Rider, and I believe there's one or two more. I can't think of the names at the moment that are
Daywalkers.
kind of, but they
Night
fight
Men.
the Nightman. It's seen as actually it's all dark, but they fight supernatural beings.
Do you remember the third Blade? Ryan Reynolds and
Triple H.
Sweet Titty McBuck Cheeks.
Ryan Reynolds, you already said that.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was in Seventh Heaven. Yeah, got it.
Are they like big characters only in the Blade, or is that,
I don't honestly.
or were they something in Marvel?
I always thought that Ryan Reynolds was technically supposed to be fucking Dwayne Wade, the basketball player. I'm just kidding. What's his name? Dwayne. Deadpool. That's what I thought they originally were trying to go with in Blade, but I guess I'm wrong
Oh, no.
because he wasn't
All
named
right.
that.
Well, I'm excited for this. I just didn't know if so.
I don't
All right, so
think
we got another
anything
we got another
beyond Blade.
superhero comes out at night, and he just beats people into a pulp. What's the bigger story here? We already have Batman. We already have fucking what's going on here?
If
do
you
we
actually
not know?
that trailer, if you look, he's actually not beating anybody up. He might even be
He
beating
beat
himself
shit out
up.
of somebody up in a closet. It looked like.
The scene where the glass is broken, if you really look, he's not beating anything up. There's not anything on the ground. He's literally hitting nothing.
When he's punching that person on the ground, he's hitting nobody.
There's nothing on the ground. All you see is his back. You see the light hitting his back, and then you see a broken mirror that's in front of him. And there's no I watched a thing about it, and then I had to go rewatch the trailer multiple times. Like, oh my god, there's nobody there.
So he could be just fighting. He's crazy.
He's crazy. What a lot of in the comic run, the one that looks they're going with, they said that they think that all of his superpowers and everything that's going on is in his own brain. Like he's actually just like dreaming or thinking this.
So who's the fucking bad guy?
It could be the
Ethan Hawke, but I don't know who.
yeah, Ethan Hawke, which I think he's supposed to be an Egyptian god or a depiction of an Egyptian god trying to take whatever he has from him.
All right.
I think he steals a talisman or
Are
something.
you guys excited for it?
Oh fuck yeah!
It looks dope.
Looks fun.
Here's what's scary to me is like the further we go down this if Marvel keeps this way they're doing things up and Disney Plus. So I know that they said that they're gonna do another Deadpool and it's gonna be rated R. So that's awesome. Yay! Thank you, Disney. Yay!
Yay!
Does that mean they could make a show that's rated R sometimes?
I don't see why not. I mean, but
Because there's got to be some
I just feel I feel like they wouldn't because it's Disney Plus and kids have access to Disney Plus.
But what I'm saying is there needs to be some enemies that just fucking murder people, like the Punisher. And Netflix can't do those anymore.
Nope.
So they're gonna keep the rated R stuff on Hulu. Brandon Bennett, Mr. Bill.
Bill.
Yeah, say that.
On Hulu though, what would that be though with MCU though?
Might not get the full awesomeness of a new character because they're PG-13. You know what I mean? So anyway, we'll see.
John Bernthal already said he won't play the Punisher again unless it's rated R and they do it right.
And I couldn't agree more because I actually love John Bernthal as Punisher. It was awesome. I love him as an actor.
So keep the movies rated R. The show's PG-13.
Well, no, they've all done pretty well. The Netflix ones have done very well. Rated R.
But Netflix don't have the rights to those no more. It's Disney fucking Plus, dog.
Yeah, I know. So I'm saying if they want it to have the same success that they had, they're going to have to do either compromise or...
I think
parental control.
I was just going to say Disney Plus is going to have to throw on parental controls. Is the only way.
Yeah.
I mean, they already have parental controls. Like there are some shows that, like Eternals, it has a sex scene in the first part. They're fucking laying there naked on top of each other. I can't watch that with my fucking kids. You know what I mean?
Did we talk about that last week?
Well, I
don't remember. We haven't talked about Eternals yet, have we?
You haven't seen it.
Okay.
Seen it yet.
Next on the motherfucking
That's right.
list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not next, but it's on the list. All right. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Oscar Isaac, he's he's pretty stellar in my
awesome.
books. So yeah. Mr. Logan Paul he spent $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards that ended up being G.I. Joe cards.
Yep.
You guys heard about this? Logan Paul, is this the fight that we saw, Jeff, when we were at the bar? Is that his brother that was fighting? Or is this the fighter guy?
It was his brother.
Who's his brother? Who's the fighter?
Logan. Or Jake.
Jake Logan. Okay.
They both have technically.
Paul. Are they both
They both have technically.
famous streamers?
They're both like YouTubers. I want to say streamers, but
they started on Vine and then they went away and they went to
Vine
YouTube.
is TikTok's a new Vine. I mean.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, he spends $3.5 million on fake Pokemon cards. First of all, why? Kelly, you buy Pokemon cards. Where Dakota, you buy Pokemon cards. Where did he go wrong on this? What was he fucking trying to do?
Research, man. He probably bought from a third party, or even it could even be an Amazon or eBay purchase that didn't do any research on, didn't fucking look at anything that the seller was selling. And honestly, dude, fuck them.
I mean, I don't give a fuck about him either. I think it's pretty funny. I think it's hilarious. I mean, I kind of want those G.I. Joe cards, though. That's pretty dope.
You probably get them for $20.
But it just made me think. Have you guys ever have you guys ever purchased something online or that not drug related or anything that wasn't it?
Honestly, the thing with Kelly, she does her research. Like when she buys cards, 95% of the time she's doing the research before she just clicks the buy button.
So Kelly, if you're gonna spend $3.5 million on Pokemon cards, where are you going? GameStop?
No, she has some good sources. Actually, she gets some sources from streamers who are partnered with shops.
Logan Paul should have went through you guys.
Yeah.
Jeff, have you ever purchased anything online that wasn't the thing that you got when it ended up in your
Yeah,
hands?
it was that fleshlight he bought. He thought it was a fleshlight, but it was actually a dildo. And he was
Yeah,
like,
still,
It's like, I have to use this a different way now.
still made use of it, but not what I wanted. I don't think I have ever.
Nothing.
Gotten
You never
got
been
like that.
scammed when you bought something? Fucking
I've gotten stuff that's
Dakota,
been-
you?
Busted or ruined, but
I do a lot. I do research before I just fucking click that purchase button.
So when I was in Afghanistan, they have like bazaars towards the outer rim of the fucking camp, or whatever. And they have people.
oh,
You're welcome.
got him good. Oh,
That's good. That's goddamn good. Yeah, so they would just sell bullshit upon bullshit, and they'd have like a couple things that were like, that's where you get your bootleg DVDs and stuff. We're in Afghanistan, we got to watch our movies somehow. That's how I saw Transformers.
It was actually called Transform Her.
Huh?
It was called Transform Her, and it was a female video.
It was the movie. I paid $5 for it. It was like not good, but it was the movie. So anyway, they had this one shop. I was in there 2007, 2008. So whatever iPhone was out around that time, I don't know if it was the first one or the second one or third one, but whatever iPhone was out around 2007, 2008, I bought it at this place. Me and my buddy did. $600 a piece. We're like, we get it first here, man. We go you back to the U.S. and it's gonna be amazing and shit. And then we drop $1,200 fat cash. Boom, cow. We take these Apple iPod case to our B huts back down, and we open them up, and it's like something's definitely wrong instantly. With the phone, it's got like a half-eaten apple on the back. There's like there's nothing at all that resembles iPhone. So I'm like, grab your stuff. We're going back right now. So we march right back there. And then I don't know if it was me being ferociously aggressive or the M16 that I was carrying, but they gave us a full refund.
oh, impressive. Wonder why.
And everything was okay. Hold on, let me catch up with chat real quick. Mr. Bill. No, wait. Did you hear one of the brothers about like 8 Game Boy Colors and then remade, an epoxy resin table. It was made out of Game Boys. I heard it was like getting mad shit too.
Well, because he just said because they got rebuilt. Like 8 of them were rebuilt with LED lights and high like better parts than what they originally came with.
He made a whole table out of them.
He made a fucking
table.
yeah, he made a fucking table out of them.
Wasn't just
Why?
eight.
What's the big deal?
Really?
He's a fucking millionaire. Dude, if I was a millionaire, I'd make a table out of fucking Jeff.
I want the table. No,
the Game
dude.
Boys are just so hard to find and come by.
Yeah,
like Game
dude.
Boy Colors, like,
Seriously, man. That's dude. He had and they weren't just regular ones. They were like actually some of them were more rare. There's the full yellow Game Boy Color Pikachu one. Like there was like the see-through Game Boy Pocket one. I believe was in there. Dude, these are ones that you just can't go fucking buy.
Listen, I need y'all to chat about something. About the last 2 things we talked just for 4.5 seconds. I got to take a whiz qualif. I'll be right back, okay? Because we got a big thing we're getting into. I don't want to drop it like it's hot and then peace out. So just entertain the folks.
Well, he's about to go drop it like it's hot, so.
yeah.
Dude, I'm upset about that because, dude, like, I can't even find a Game Boy now. Like, an actual Game Boy.
Yeah, it's like the people that would like buy hunt an endangered animal for fun, and that's all it is.
Seriously, that's exactly what it is. Like you have people who like go and who are actual collectors like myself or like any of us, I'm sure, and then you have people like this who just have money to fucking blow it and create a fucking table. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, but like you're ruining it for everybody else. Bill, I'm coming over and I'm stealing it from you.
Yeah,
Jeff, can you get that for me?
Yeah, I'll murder him.
Thanks.
I'll kill him. But no, it's just the rarities that like someone buys up all the last remaining things, and then
you could buy a bunch of Game Boys at
bullshit, like a table. Like it's not even.
Yeah, you could buy a bunch of Game Boys at anywhere. and put them and make them a table. But you're buying rare ones, especially somebody who had collected for insurance purposes. I'm sure, Bill. You can make a table out of Game Boys, not a problem. That's not even the big deal. But like, you're taking away from people who want to collect them. Like those specific ones are not easy to just come up.
Play them. People just want to play it.
Seriously, yeah, just play it.
They just want to play one.
Ready?
To drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
All right. Xbox acquires Activision Blizzard for an excellent treating women like shit discounted price of $68.7 billion doll hairs. What does this deal mean for Call of Duty, Overwatch, WoW, and obviously our favorite Hearthstone?
True.
First of all, I'm going to go over what exactly they just got in this acquisition. Let me tell you what they got in the acquisition, Jeff and Dakota.
Do it.
Oh, I'm going to take. Okay. Here's what they got. Activision franchises. They got Call of Duty, Guitar Hero, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Crash Bandicoot, and Spyro. All pretty big. All pretty big names right there. Oh my goodness. Blizzard franchises. Warcraft, StarCraft, Overwatch, Diablo, Hearthstone, and Heroes of the Storm. King's major franchise, which I didn't know much about until I kind of looked into it. They're the ones who own Candy Crush. So they got Candy Crush rights. And then, so major acquired studios, Blizzard Entertainment, King, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, Raven, Toys for Bob, Demonware, High Moon, and Beanox. So this was very big. Yeah, Jeff, what do you think about this?
I don't think it's going to change much of anything. The biggest change coming out of it is probably once it's done, Bobby Kotick is gone, the CEO of Blizzard, which everyone's wanted. They've wanted him gone since the lawsuit started. So that's
Do you think
probably the biggest thing that's going to happen out of it.
Do you think if he leaves, he's going to hook up with the rest of the guys who were kicked out of Blizzard and they start their own studio called Girls Gone Wild in the office setting?
No.
Because that
so.
could get a little rascally.
That's probably not going to happen.
Well, I'm here for it.
PS5 exclusive.
That ain't bought out by Xbox.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, say. Okay, Jeff, continue.
Probably won't be. Seems big, but I doubt we'll see anything crazy come of it. I know a lot of people they're saying like, this is going to become only exclusive to Xbox. This is going to be all these things are going to switch over. And I was thinking when I read it like at work, I'm like, I couldn't come up with one game that got bought out by another studio and switched its exclusivity to a different console. Can you think of one game that was PS5 only or Sony only and got bought out and became an Xbox exclusive or a PC exclusive or flip vice versa? I couldn't think of one game in my head. So
that's some truth right there, bro.
I don't think it's going to be exclusive. What I think is, if anything, and I kind of said this earlier, is it's going to be these newer games that come out, i.e., Diablo 4 or Overwatch 2, whenever we get something like that, or the next Call of Duty, are probably going to come out to Game Pass day one. But I don't think exclusives. I don't think that's going to happen.
Brandon says you're crazy, Jeff.
Microsoft spent $60 million. I don't know if he's agreeing with me or not. Can't tell.
Oh, okay.
But they already bought, but they bought out Bethesda and a bunch of other. They own the studio that
Starfield being exclusive to Xbox.
I think it already was, wasn't it?
Was that the plan
before
or now after?
It wasn't before.
It was already gonna be PC and Xbox at that.
But it's PC due to you're still signing into your, most likely you're still signing into your Xbox account when you're gonna play Starfield. Just like Halo. I mean, like when I sign into
change that,
yeah. When I play Halo on PC, I'm signing into my PC, but I'm signing into my Xbox account, so it's still tagged to my Xbox. I can't play my PC Halo and my Xbox Halo at the same time.
Yeah, he doesn't agree with you, Jeff. He thinks they're gonna spend the money in there. They're spending the money for a reason. They're gonna do this.
I don't
make it.
I don't think exclusives. I mean, that's a lot of fucking money they're gonna lose out on.
Xbox owns all the Batman games, and those are still on all the consoles. So
yeah,
true.
What about all right? So here's what I think. What about a yearly Call of Duty now? Is that gonna switch?
Doubt it.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make that much difference.
Microsoft's going to make way more money off of it, but
I'm hoping, and maybe a little wishful thinking, that this helps Overwatch 2.
I would think it would.
You know what I mean?
I think it would only help. I don't think it could hurt it.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Like, they got some new heads in the game. Let's fucking push this thing forward.
It'll still be 2025. Don't get your hopes up, John.
Yeah, I agree. Same with Diablo.
And then I do like what you were talking about with Kelly earlier, Dakota. So WoW, is that going to be like a controller thing now, or always online?
I really don't see that happening. Kelly wants it to happen because she prefers to play the RPGs on console. I really don't see WoW coming to console.
Do you happen to know the player base for Final Fantasy 14 versus WoW?
Pretty sure PC is way higher.
Is there a place to Google that?
Probably, I could look it up right now.
Like, what is the player base for WoW right now versus Final Fantasy 14? Because Final Fantasy 14 is like...
Final Fantasy 14 just came out with Endwalker, which is the most current DLC as of like a month ago.
Yeah, and that did push the sales up.
Heavily.
Final Fantasy is higher, Kelly says. So,
yeah, I'm sure it is. I mean, WoW lost so many people with all the lawsuits and everything that happened. WoW, I mean, I've had friends who've been playing WoW for 8 years, and they, after this whole lawsuit happened, like they're like, I'm not touching that game ever again.
Well, you were saying earlier that you weren't sure, so that's why I was like, I wanted to see.
And Kelly, yeah, exactly. A lot of WoW players went to Final Fantasy.
All right, well, hold on a second. Let me. Can I just have a second with me and versus Xbox real quick, okay?
No, you don't own an Xbox. You have no say.
Hold on. Hey, well, hold on. Okay, this is with me, Xbox, okay? Okay, Xbox. We heard you when you bought Bethesda. We know the craziness you do with Game Pass. And now you buy Blizzard and Activision, which makes some of my favorite games ever. I'm gonna need you to fucking chill. I represent the console player. I represent PlayStation community in saying, stop it. Go back to being Xbox with you. No exclusives and shit games. You're interfering with the machine. We're running fine as the GOAT. We don't need you to come in and fuck that up. Signed, PlayStation 5, a.k.a. John Neal. Now, y'all write that down and send it to him.
Nope.
So
Can anybody send that to him?
it's not gonna make a big difference. Like,
they're trying to take us over, Jeff.
Sony, you can't ignore all the studios Sony bought up over 2021. I mean, can you name all those? They bought way more than just Activision and Blizzard and King.
I mean,
they scooped up like fucking 30 studios.
They bought all the studios that helped them make their awesome games. They bought Blue fucking whatever that helped them
Santa
make
Monica
Demon's
Studio.
Souls.
I mean, dude, God of War alone, and like I'm an old school I'm a Xbox old school Xbox player, dude. I'm playing Xbox forever. God of War alone holds a fucking... They're holding fucking PlayStation's dick like, this is mine. Like, we got this. Like, God of War alone's gonna pull fucking thread. You got Horizon coming up. Like, that's gonna fucking... That's just putting more fuel to the fire of Sony fucking... Sony's not going anywhere. You know, Microsoft's got all this cool shit.
I mean... trying to up the,
and look at...
value for the,
So, even if... So... With what Xbox just purchased, if they took any IPs off of Sony, which I guess would be Call of Duty, I don't know how big the player base for the Diablo games are on Sony, exclusively. Not
biggest,
that much. I'm looking. No one plays fucking Hearthstone on it.
Overwatch?
WoW wasn't even on it. Overwatch, I guess, maybe a little bit,
I
but
think
most of
Overwatch
their
is
Me and
their-
6
their-
players play it every week.
That's that. Yeah, you got me there. So that's one IP that might dig into sales that they'll lose by not putting it on Sony. StarCraft's not on there. WoW Classic, Hearthstone's not on there. So it's just the Call of Duties and Overwatch. I mean, unless you're popping off on fucking Candy Crush on your
Yo, dude,
PS5
you
for
want to
some
see
reason.
my motherfucking score
Like,
on Candy Crush?
What is
Who's
Zero.
gonna start streaming
Sony-
Candy Crush?
Sony is not going to lose a lot of money if
Physics, what's up?
Xbox takes off what they just.
I'm putting
purchased off of
GGS
Sony.
on the map on Twitch for Candy Crush alone.
There's like a billion levels. I mean, the gameplay is kind of endless, except you just have to wait 5 minutes to get a life if
Right.
you lose.
Watch this trailer.
But I'd have to look up the other smaller ones. But just taking that off of with this deal, taking any of the games off of PlayStation alone, is not going to kill PlayStation.
I think that Xbox needs to leave Overwatch alone before I stick this diva gun up in your butthole.
I think it'd be more trouble for them to take it
really
off
wanna
of
go here?
PlayStation.
You want to go here? You want to fucking do this shit right here on stream, man?
I will blast that fucking cane out from your asshole, Gandalf, motherfucker. Right, Jeff?
Yeah.
All right, let's say there's a huge war. Let's say the next World War III isn't between countries and bombs and stuff. Let's say World War III is between Xbox and PlayStation players. Which side do you reside on?
Soul-wise
Yes.
or Microsoft-wise?
Yes.
That doesn't.
PlayStation-wise. Say PlayStation.
The Xbox or
No.
Microsoft versus PlayStation? Which one?
Xbox versus PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yes. Coda.
Xbox. I stand behind the console I've been standing behind for a long time.
I know. I get it. Second. Here's the thing right here now. The two. Hold on, I'm catching up on the Brandon's thing. Nice try. Yep. Okay. Let's talk about this real quick. Eternals. We're not going to go into that much depth, but maybe Jeff, what you think about this movie? Just don't go in no depth and nothing, but I mean,
I liked it.
you liked it? Or liked it as that you say when you watch a movie you're entertained, so that, I mean, you're not going to like talk shit about it. Liked it.
Entertained.
Okay.
It was I guess technically I didn't know a lot about the Eternals in general, so I didn't have big expectations going into it, and I knew it was going to be completely different than any of the other Marvel movies. So
Yeah.
I didn't hold it up to those other standards. So on its own, I liked it.
Okay. All right. Dakota, what'd you think?
Honestly, now what Jeff's saying and putting a different perspective, like, you know, putting it up against like the, you know, the AAA fucking Marvel movies, I really didn't care for it. Honestly, it was entertaining enough, but it didn't do it for me. And maybe because I was thinking, I was like, okay, this is a Marvel movie. This is doing. Honestly, it seemed like a really boring version of Justice League.
So the first Justice League.
Fucking Suicide Squad. The first one is how I'd rather watch that.
Motherfucker said Suicide. Oh shit. All right. It had nice visuals. You know, the fights were dope. It had Superman in it. You know,
Yeah, the
pretty
Flash.
original. Like, he's nothing based on Superman
We
at
had
all.
Wonder Woman who, you know, takes her weapon out of nowhere.
It's okay. There's things that were obviously, you can't create something without having it stolen, I guess. But I didn't know. I don't know any shit about the fucking Eternals, Lord Redhead in this fucking sky and shit.
We only know about Celestials because of Guardians of the Galaxy, because Star-Lord's dad.
I mean, these fuckers just sat there while Thanos whooped our asses, right? And then it turns out at the very end, after credits, Thanos' brother shows up, Ethos. So that makes a lot of sense.
Only reason I like that movie was for the post-credit, and that's it.
Yeah. What's the very end one with Jon Snow?
Yeah.
What's that one mean? Anyone?
I believe
Right.
Right.
Blade.
And Blade. That was Marcel Ali's voice in the background. You sure you want to do this? That was fucking Blade.
That's Blade?
That's Blade.
It's supposed to be Blade, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Blade there?
Because of the sword. He's doesn't he was it Black Knight become his predecessor or
I don't remember.
I think they end up working together, and I think I don't know if it's the right thing, but I think they work together, and then I think something happens with Morbius and Blade, and then they kind of break up.
Is Blade in the MCU now?
Blade's, yeah, it's just Phase 4. Really?
Still
Phase 4, Blade is, yeah.
I know Blade was being made, but Blade was made before, and it wasn't part of shit, so I just didn't know if this was like
the original Blade's the original Marvel
made.
movie, but this Blade is part of MCU. Marcel Ali.
Honestly, I want him to go back and
Marcel
recut
Ali.
the first 3 Blades made and make them Marvel movies. Can we do that?
I mean, that'd be cool. Down for it.
They are just buddy like Iron Man and Cap teaming up. Okay, so is Jon Snow going to be in the new Blade?
Yeah, he actually goes by Jon Snow.
Yeah. I don't know.
She's my queen.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She's my queen. All right, let's get into the main. So wait, before Eternals, I give
Segment. Oh, fuck.
6 out of 10. Segment.
5, if anything. That's pushing it.
It's good, and they do the things, and it's like find the stuff and go.
I honestly thought it was boring. I wasn't fully involved in the movie.
You can't just have someone have the exact same fucking powers as Superman, literally.
But they even quote on that. Like Fasto's son says, "Superman," he's like, "Superman wears a cape," and then whatever Rob Stark says, he's like, "I don't wear capes."
Well, Rob Stark wears a fucking strap on him. He flies through the air and goes to Jeff's house. Right, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No window.
Out my window.
Through my window.
I can't stand the rain. We're singing 2 different songs.
We are. All right, here we go. February. It is hot fire. For titles, it's I got 4 main ones on the radar that we're going to talk about. It's almost equivalent to the October of 2021 when they dropped so many goddamn games. By the time you bought one and played one, you didn't know where the first one left off, and the other one was in your ass, and you're sucking off the other one in the left corner of the room. You're crying alone at night. We've all been there. And now, everywhere's going to be just about the same. So, talk about it. Here's what I got for you guys.
We don't talk about it. Sorry, song.
We got 4 big titles coming. All right. February 4th, we got Dying Light 2. February 8th, we got Sifu. 18th February, we got The New Horizon, Forbidden West. And then the 25th February, we have Elden Ring. Let's talk about them. Who's getting what? Which one are we most excited for? Jeff, go.
Horizon, obviously.
Is that your main one that you're most excited for out of all of those?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. Definitely. I'll be streaming that.
I can't wait for you to stream that one.
It's going to be dope.
Do you think there'll be some missions where you walk with the pack on to take mail to someone?
Well, it's worth a stream because it's 60 FPS and there's gliders.
Gliders is the biggest one. Yep.
That's all that matters.
Yep. There's absolutely nothing else in the game that matters.
Nothing else in the game matters.
Yeah.
Got
Okay.
him.
So, Do you know the game Sifu that I'm talking about?
I think so. I don't know if I was excited about that one.
I don't know if it's just for PS5. I don't know if Dakota, if you can Google Sifu real quick and see if it's just for PS5. But it's the martial art one that got pushed back from last year. It's an indie game, but it's getting mad fucking hype. And then the more videos I watch, so I don't know what kind of
the mad fucking hype is John himself.
Yeah.
What's up?
I said the mad fucking hype is you. I literally never heard of the game until you mentioned it.
Dude, no, dude. Look at videos of it. The fighting looks fucking awesome. And if anything that last year taught me, it taught me that indie games can fucking rock.
Oh yeah.
Bridge of Spirits.
Yep.
Fist.
Did you beat
Any of those? Yes.
You did.
Fist.
No,
I could
did you
not
beat
beat
the other
the
one?
final boss fight in Kena Bridge of Fucks. And I mean, like, when I say that I try to fight an end boss, I try. It took me, I think, 115 tries to beat Fist. Carrie left in the morning, and I was like, I'm just gonna fight this boss real quick, and then we'll do our daily stuff. She went to do errands with the kids, came back 5 hours later, and I was like, don't talk to me.
It's a lot of fisting.
A lot of
Alone
fisting.
in your room.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Everyone's
so. It says
scared.
platforms. It says Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. It doesn't say Xbox, but Microsoft Windows. I don't know. It's weird.
All right, so I think it might be PS5 exclusive. Anyway, check out a video of it. It's a kung fu game that has. It looks like it just looks pretty badass, especially for an indie game that comes out on the 8th. But the first game that we get brought up is Dying Light 2.
Hold on.
Who's all getting out?
Hold on.
Yeah,
The first game we actually get is Pokemon. I mean,
that's in January.
that's literally like a week and a half from now.
We already talked about
Well, he said
Pokemon
February.
All right. Fucking.
That's the February list,
Fucking-
man.
You're right.
Talking about the damn January. We talked about the January list last time. We said the Pokemon and we said the Extraction.
JLLO.
We need to have two new Pokemon games. We need Pokemon.
No,
Dayman and Pokemon
please,
Nightmare.
yeah, please. Well, I mean, honestly, if you go by how Pokemon normally does it, yes.
Dayman.
Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Dayman, Nightman. I want that one.
Hey, listen. Dying Light 2. February 4th. Who's getting it?
Yes.
We're all getting it.
Yep.
Okay. So.
Although I need
Yes.
to look it up. I want to see if it's worth it to do the first game first or not. I never did play the first.
The first one, I don't think you need to. I don't. I think you're a different character, if I believe, because I played the first one.
Aren't you
Is it? Because I know it's a good story, right? It's a.
Oh yeah.
There's a good story to
It's-
it. And I would hate to get into the second and like miss like. I
I don't believe it's only except for the fact that you know how the disease was spread or whatever. Yes, Sean, you have a question.
Did I trick you guys?
Nope.
Oh,
We saw you
I didn't
blink
even-
like 4 times.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I'm not a puppet.
Also, when yours goes out, you just go out. You don't even freeze anymore. You just go.
All right, listen. This thing is supposed to be 500 hours long to complete it, with DLCs running through the next 5 years for free. Okay,
I know that. That's awesome.
we're all three gonna have this game. How should we stream this? Like, because we're gonna have to stream it. I know that we got like Jeff. You're gonna be.
Well, you guys can pick
maining.
one because
This one comes out pretty early in February, so we could probably.
Oh, see,
Yep.
that's
Unless that's a really good freeze.
nope. I would say that one's gone. That one's gone.
No, I'm not
I'm-
gonna.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
if you want, you can. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I'll still be doing Death Stranding because that's like February 4th is 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. You froze for like it was like a second and a half, and then you're just gone.
I just fucking chased myself.
Yep.
You did.
Well, that was the first
What
one of the
shit?
night. You usually get 2.
What do you get for talking shit?
Yeah.
Well,
Talk shit, get froze. What?
Get froze, hoes. All right. So, did you catch this game is coming out pretty early? I know Jeff's gonna be doing Death
Yeah.
Stranding.
This will be a you and me title for
Yeah.
the beginning.
Okay. So we can do the story co-op.
Hopefully, if they do what they did for the first game, then yes, it'll be a 2-player co-op. How Far Cry does it.
All right, so I want to do this a lot. I want to do it so hard with you.
Oh my god, yes, Dad.
Okay,
Still talking about Dying Light?
Plan. You remember?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Plan some shit. You know,
We
if this
planning?
game is that big, if it's 500 hours, 80 hours to just beat, we can plan some shit.
You said it. He said plan.
Together.
Are you sure your schedule can accommodate this, John? With being
Hold on, let me check.
I'm gonna get to play this. I'm gonna get to play this one day a week.
Yep.
Cause I won't. He's the open schedule. And
So
also, there's a game coming out on the 22nd that kind of I kind of gotta play too. So
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I've never played the first one. Can you guys tell me a little bit what it's about if you played it?
I didn't play it. That's why I was.
I did play it. I actually fucking played a shit ton.
I saw you streamed it. You streamed it before.
Yeah, but I actually
Jeff?
I played it when it first came out. I played a good amount. It's a first person zombie shooter. Like you go around, you have like these areas where there's like only a certain amount of actual living like real people, and you go. It's like fetch quests. Like go here, collect this because we need to fix this, and then
You're doing parkour the whole time.
parkour, dude. Actually, dude,
Nope, you
it's
walk.
yeah. You actually hardcore parkour. You have to say it when you're doing it too, and
Parkour.
and the only way you kill is by falling forward to kill zombies on their head. No, dude, it's super fun. The parkour is awesome. It has the RPG factors where you level up certain points to like fucking drop kick zombies harder. Like if you drop kick, you fucking level up 4 times in this. You drop kick them and it's an instant headshot. And dude,
Is that a parkour move?
No, you use both.
What about this one?
You're gonna pull a muscle doing
Yeah,
that. You keep doing that.
I'm gonna pull a muscle watching you.
Yeah.
Dude, actually, the parkour fighting stuff, when you're running and you just jump and fucking kick zombies off of buildings, because you're pretty much on buildings the majority of the time, is fucking hilarious, dude. And then, like, there's traps set up throughout the whole map.
Thirst traps?
Thirst traps. I don't want to click that. Please don't make me click it. Dude, it's actually a lot of fun. It's a super fun game, and you have to like build up your weapons and everything.
Dead Island, Dying Light 2 that comes out.
Oh,
next month.
Dead Island was fun too. Those were dope.
Oh, Dead Island. Was
Dead
fun.
No, Dying
Dead
Light
Island
2.
was-
We're talking about which comes out next month.
Dying Light 2. Dead Light 8. Yeah, I'm excited for it. All right, so next, so that's February 4th. We're all getting that, so we're gonna definitely have some content there. Fantastic. Exactly. Then the 8th hits. Sifu. Okay.
22nd is the Sifu.
I wish that we could watch a thing, but I'm so scared we'll get fucking hit with the thingy thing. I just want you guys to. Do you know what game I'm talking about? Sifu, the karate game for PS5. I know you've seen it.
I remember it.
Yeah, it's gonna be badass. Let's check it out. I'm gonna get it for sure. I'm gonna stream the fuck.
You're
out of
gonna
it
get
until I
it.
other than Overwatch and shit.
You're gonna stream the fuck out for 3 days because Elden Ring is the next one. Because it comes out the 22nd. Sifu. Elden Ring is the 25th.
Sifu comes out the 8th of February.
Not from what I'm looking at from GameSpot.
Hold on. This ain't bullshit. I have my whole thing. No, this is early in the month, dude. It has to be.
I've
That 22nd is Horizon, right? That's
22nd. No, I got 18. Maybe I'm looking at 18th is for Horizon.
February 8th. PlayStation 5 on February 8th.
Weird. I got 22nd.
It's the first thing that pops up. Sifu.
I'll look
Unreal Engine 4. That's why it's badass. And then Horizon, 18th February. Okay, all right. So Jeff, you're gonna be streaming this game. Are we all getting this game though?
I'm seeing different things.
Yeah, I'm
here
seeing
for
multiple.
Sifu.
Yeah, I'm seeing different things for
You
Sifu
just
also.
Google. If you Google Sifu, the first thing that pops up.
Yeah.
Sifu is an upcoming beat-em-up action
Shut
adventure
up.
available
I know,
on 8th
John.
of February.
Jesus, John. I know. I'm seeing on Epic Games right now. It says you can pre-purchase and it comes out the 8th. But I also think I see on the PlayStation Store it says the 6th.
Because maybe you get early if you buy earlier. Or you get a 2-day early. You do. You get
No,
2-day
I'm
early if you
saying-
pre-order it.
Saying like a bunch of different dates.
I'm
not
still
just-
seeing the
Alright.
22nd. I've looked on 2 different things. That's so weird.
The PlayStation, literally store.playstation.com says 2/6/22, 5 a.m. $45.
On the 6th. Yeah.
That says the 6th.
Because if you pre-order it, you get 2 days early.
It doesn't say with the pre-order you get that. I think it's just
goes
pre-launch 48 hours early access. Okay.
See, right there.
But yeah, on PC it's the 8th. So, or at least on Epic Games, it's.
So I'll have that content available on the 6th.
Yay.
That's quacktastic. Then we move on to Horizon. All right, so we're all getting this game. Are we all equally excited for this game?
Gliders.
Horizon.
You got me at gliders and 60 FPS. Yeah, for sure.
FPS, that's all that matters.
It's gonna be great. Elden Ring. Jeff, are you on this?
No.
Not at all.
Souls, I'm not in it.
Dakota, we're going hard on this, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna say hard because you know my going hard is playing the game for fucking 5 hours and then. But I really want to play it. It looks fucking amazing.
I feel like you got a little passion for this one.
It looks amazing, but the thing is, dude, I suck at these games, like these kind of games.
If we could play it together.
If we play together,
they have the. So like.
But it's not the same. It's not co-op you're thinking of.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
That's why I know because Souls-like games are not the co-op. They're not like. It's weird. It's like not a side by side kind of thing.
Somebody told me the other day that Souls 3 you can play co-op through the whole fucking thing.
Well, yeah, the co-op is different. So in Elden Ring, if you want to do co-op, you get an item, you create like a summoning circle thing, which somehow your buddy can access, or your buddy makes one and you access it, and then you pop up into their game or they pop up into yours to help.
It's like Far Cry.
You can't. You're based on where they are in the story and their plot. You cannot open chests. You can't create like save points or bonfires or whatever. Like
and
use
this is
skills.
Gonna be an Elden Ring?
Yeah, you are so restricted as the helper in co-op.
You're just there to help
shit.
Somebody fucking destroy bosses
damage.
and shit. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so it looks like maybe I will be going hard on this.
I'm gonna play it. I'll play with you, but unfortunately,
well,
like it's not.
Play it.
Well, we
together
can.
Like that.
But I can go with you and do all this
restricted.
shit, but all the experience and all the gear.
Why would I be like Dakota? Come with me on my journey. You can't get shit.
Because that's a Souls game.
Yeah.
That's
and if you were like John, come with me, help me on my journey. You can't get shit. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna play it solo.
It's pretty much when you just like you solo beat the game and then someone else gets it and you're fucking around end game and they're like, come help me. And you're like, oh, I don't need anything, so I'll just come fuck around.
Yeah.
Bill said you changed his mind about it because I remember last
because
week,
of that co-op.
Like,
he was
excited
looking for
it.
He really wanted. He was looking forward to that co-op, and then I had to tell him that it's like you're severely handicapped as the helper.
I'm excited to play it because it looks amazing, and I feel like it's going to be just a little bit easier than a normal Souls game because of the open world aspect to it.
Here's what it's gonna be.
Like you have more skills in a mount too. That will help.
Here's what it's gonna be.
Running away from every battle.
It's gonna be a mix between Sekiro and Souls games. So, where Souls games are more roll. Sekiro is parry. So parry heavy. You can actually, there's some enemies you can just spam the parry and you will hit every time, which I took full advantage of. This game is said to be a mixture of both of that. So if that's true, and then also you can level up. It's an open world, so you can go level up somewhere, come back, and do the shit. I'm excited for it.
That's why I feel it's gonna be a little bit easier.
Souls? Like if you went the wrong way.
I mean, you could not on an open world scale. So I could go this path up this castle, and you know, maybe fight the easy guys and get some fucking weed so I could heal myself, and then I could go up the little harder path and then get some fucking fire bombs so I could do this.
I'm gonna sit in the same area for 4 fucking hours.
You also didn't even beat half Sekiro, so
listen. If you put Sekiro and Demon Souls together, I almost beat
almost half a game. You almost beat half a game.
So this is gonna be the one, Jeff.
Ah, God, I hope so.
You remember what you told me when I bought Sekiro? You were like, "You fucking suck," and I hate you. And I was like,
you didn't even get halfway through.
All right, let's talk about this real quick. Out of all these big titles hitting on February, which one do you think is gonna take it home?
I didn't even
Which
let
one do
me
you think is
have
gonna
a
be
let
the
me
big
have a
winner
word
of
real
February?
quick. Let me say something really
I think
quick.
you muted. You're still muted, Dakota.
What the fuck?
Unmute. Unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking Discord. Let me say one thing. I made a fucking buttons for stream versus Discord. Anyways, I will be playing and streaming Destiny 2: The Witch Queen DLC
Yeah.
because
Is that out in February?
it is. It's the 22nd.
Is it really out in February?
Yeah, I told you this. Remember
what
listening?
is?
You remember you said did listening? The newest Destiny 2: The Witch Queen.
Oh, that's
DLC.
right. The Witch Queen.
Sometimes we drink when we tell each other stuff, okay? That we've come to terms on that one, Dakota.
Yeah, that's right. The Witch Queen.
That means there's 5 big ones, because that's huge.
Yeah. I'm for sure gonna be
So what
playing
does that entail? Tell us.
Oh, it's just we get a little bit some more shit for Savanthune, and
Is it
it's
supposed to make up for the
Full
last
story.
big thing that fucking sucked?
we don't have to talk about that.
So what I'm saying is this the...
No, this is big.
new?
This actually supposedly this will be the last DLC. I believe I could be wrong on that. The last DLC that we're gonna be getting for Destiny 2.
A lot of
Okay.
DLC now.
Yeah, I think this is the last one.
So
is
who do you
big.
think's going to be the big winner of February?
Honestly, I'm gonna say Elden Ring.
Probably.
Like with just everybody in the world, I think it's gonna be Elden Ring.
You think Elden Ring's going to
Yeah.
beat Horizon?
I
It
do.
will. Barely, but it will.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with Alloy, baby. I'm sticking with Horizon. I think Horizon's going to pull it off. I think PlayStation exclusive peeps. I think we're going to do it.
I hope so. So I
It's
want
gonna-
it to be.
it's gonna happen. Also, real quick before we head out, is there a version of the new Horizon game I can get where Alloy is naked?
Um,
Is
Not.
that an extra?
You gotta
on
follow your
console.
butler around, just like Tomb Raider.
Not on
Dude,
console.
I never tried so hard to get a character naked in my life in Tomb Raider
I
2.
remember I do that too.
Who started that rumor, you jerk?
Oh man.
So, Jeff, back to the Alloy naked version. What were you saying?
Not on console.
Oh, okay. So no, I don't have any choice. All right. Well, that's it for us, folks. That's it for this week. I just want to say thank you for everyone who hung out. Brandon, what do you think Brandon's gonna? What's the big game? He doesn't play Horizon, does he?
No, he's no console, no single player. He's got.
What's he looking forward from here? Fucking
Overwatch 2.
Dying Light?
No. Unless they
He's like,
drop.
I'm hoping Tarkov makes it back around.
I actually just
Once
downloaded
they-
it last night because Mikey got me to download
I know
it.
he wants you guys to play it. Well, that's fine. I would play it with Mikey. He's done a lot of shit for us, but like, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna play it because it's PC. But
Okay, John, I'm not gonna play it in its PC.
what?
Anything.
I'm not playing Tarkov.
Yeah, that's the only reason. We love you all. And thanks for hanging out. Episode 88 of the Glitches Get Stitches podcast. We will have the rest of the episodes up probably next week. And then what's going on? We got to do a supporter giveaway. We got to figure out what to give you guys as supporters this month. I just keep looking for something like cool that stands out, and there's you guys want Rainbow Six Extraction?
John, I've been
unsub.
I've been told you ain't cool unless you pee your pants. So you should give away your peed pants.
Oh, consider me Miles Davis.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Ooh, the grossest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Anybody streaming tonight? Dakota, anybody doing anything?
Not tonight. I gotta get some sleep. I didn't sleep last night.
I think I'm feeling a little squirrely. It's my one day to drink a week. You know, I
you have
only
to.
drink 4 beers out of my 12 pack and only drink half of my vodka. So
You're
my
obligated.
vodka ration. I'm like Metal Gear Solid. Brink. I like to have the rations of
Yeah.
have a little bit of vodka, beer.
Vodka
So I'll see. I'm in a funk. I'm in a funky, fried, fresh funk right now. It's like it's almost February. There's no new games. I play Overwatch. I have a great time with Overwatch, but after Overwatch, sometimes I want to keep gaming, but I turn on the thing and ain't nothing there.
You know what you should do?
Only there once a game.
You should hit up Annabelle, who's playing Apex for the first time.
I should play with her on the first time. She won't want to play. She will need different teammates.
She's playing for the first time. She don't know.
She will know when I fucking suck more than her. She's playing for the first time.
She's used to it.
Yeah, exactly.
We win in Overwatch. Okay?
When she's there, you literally said it about 45 minutes ago.
Man. Anyway, we will see you next Tuesday for more news and stuff. Right?
Yeah, that's what we're known for.
Yeah, that's what we're going for. As far as us, I'm John. We got Jeff right here in Dakota. We will see you guys next week. Be sure to hang out if you see us go live. Hit the what's it called? Exclamation notify to get our live notifications. Check out our streams on Spotify, YouTube, and 4-Eyed Radio Network. That's it for us. We'll see you next week.